Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Jason Morgan is about to face one of the most heartbreaking moments of his life, and General Hospital fans will feel every second of it right along with him. The news is devastating, and it's something no one in Port Charles wanted to imagine, but it's happening. Monica Quartermaine, the heart and soul of her family, the woman who carried the Quartermaine name with dignity and strength for decades, has passed away. Jason is left with the impossible task of spreading the word, letting those who loved Monica know that their matriarch is gone, and the grief is going to shake the entire community. Jason has been through loss before. He's buried friends, lovers, and family members. He's stood in cemeteries far too many times for one man's lifetime, and he's learned how to keep his emotions in check when the world around him crumbles. But this is different. This is Monica. She's the one who never gave up on him, no matter how far he drifted, no matter how cold or detached he became. When the Quartermaines gave up on Jason after his accident, when others treated him like a stranger, Monica still tried. She still wanted her son. And even if Jason never fully came back to the family fold, he carried Monica in his heart. Losing her is more than losing his mother. It's losing the one link he always kept alive to the family. He tried so hard to keep at a distance. The way Jason delivers the news will be gut-wrenching. Imagine him standing in the Quartermaine living room, staring at portraits of the family that's seen endless feuds, scandals, and tragedies. He has to tell Ned, who has leaned on Monica countless times as the foundation of the Quartermaine empire. He has to tell Brooke Lynn, who adored Monica and turned to her for advice when her own choices backfired. He has to tell Michael, who grew up with Monica's steady love even when the Quartermaines clashed with the Corinthos world. And then there's Drew, who only recently got the chance to reconnect with Monica as his mother. Jason is going to stand there, breaking the news to his brother, and it'll remind everyone how fragile time really is. Fans know the Quartermaines don't grieve quietly. They argue, they drink, they reminisce, and they fight to hold on to control when it feels like everything is slipping away. Monica's death will hit them like an earthquake, shaking the very foundation of who they are. Tracy, who often hides her emotions behind sarcasm and wit, will be gutted. She may lash out, she may put up walls, but inside she'll be shattered by losing her sister-in-law, her partner in surviving decades of family chaos. Ned will struggle with the weight of leadership, realizing that the voice of reason they all depended on is no longer there. And for Jason, this won't be about inheritance or a legacy. It will be raw, painful, and deeply personal. He's not just telling people Monica is gone. He's saying goodbye to the one woman who always believed in him, even when he didn't believe in himself. Imagine the conversations that will unfold. Jason might visit Carly first, needing someone who understands what it's like to lose a mother figure. Carly was close to Monica in her own complicated way, and she'll be shaken too. Monica saw Carly's flaws but also her love for her children. Jason breaking the news to Carly will give viewers a chance to see Jason's pain outside the Quartermaine mansion, a reminder that grief doesn't stay contained within one family. Carly will no doubt comfort him, reminding him that Monica loved him in ways he might not even realize. She might even tell Jason that Monica was proud of the man he became, even if he never said the words back. Then there's Sam. Her history with Jason is complicated, but she'll understand the magnitude of his loss. Monica supported Sam many times, especially when it came to Danny. Sam will recognize that her son has lost his grandmother, and that will bring another layer of grief. Jason sharing the news with Sam could bring quiet, emotional scenes where the focus is on family, not romance. Danny might not fully grasp what it means to lose Monica right now, but Jason will carry the weight of explaining it to him. Jason has always been careful with his children, trying to protect them from the darker sides of life, but here he can't shield Danny from the reality of death. That conversation between father and son could be one of the most emotional in years. The ripple effects will spread even further. Elizabeth will feel it, because Monica always supported her as a nurse and as a mother. Monica valued Elizabeth's role in the hospital and in Jason's life. For Liz, losing Monica isn't just about family. It's about losing a mentor, someone who understood what it meant to put patients first and still juggle a chaotic personal life. Jason sharing the news with Elizabeth will strike a chord, because they'll both be reminded of how many people they've lost along the way. Monica always believed in Jason's bond with Elizabeth, even if the two didn't end up together romantically. That shared grief will bind them in ways words can barely express. The hospital itself will feel emptier. Monica wasn't just the Quartermaine matriarch. She was chief of staff, a brilliant doctor, and a guiding force for generations of medical professionals. Jason telling staff members, or just standing in the hallways where Monica once commanded respect, will be haunting. The nurses will whisper, the doctors will stop in disbelief, and the weight of her absence will press down on every corridor. Jason doesn't often show emotion, but when he looks around that hospital, remembering Monica in her element, viewers will see the cracks in his armor. He can face mob wars and gun battles without flinching, but this loss is one he can't fight or protect himself from. There will also be quiet moments of reflection, moments where Jason remembers Monica's voice in his head, her gentle pleas for him to come home for holidays, her constant invitations to family dinners, even when he never showed up. Maybe he'll recall times she sat across from him, trying to reach him through that stoic exterior. Maybe he'll think about the moments she got through, the rare occasions where Jason allowed himself to soften, just for her. Losing Monica means losing the possibility of ever truly making things right with her. Even though Jason loved her in his own way, he may regret not saying it enough, not showing it enough. That regret will weigh heavily, and the audience will feel it right along with him. As Jason spreads the word, each scene will build on the next. The reactions will be unique, but the grief will be universal. Brooke Lynn may cry openly, letting Jason comfort her in a rare display of vulnerability. Ned may throw himself into business, trying to keep the Quartermaine name intact, only to realize that it feels hollow without Monica guiding them. Tracy may lash out at Jason, blaming him for being distant, accusing him of not being there enough for Monica. And Jason, true to form, won't argue. He'll absorb their anger, because he knows grief doesn't always make sense. He'll take the punches because it's easier than showing just how broken he is inside. Eventually, Jason will have to face the hardest moment of all, saying the words out loud to himself. Admitting that his mother is gone, that he'll never hear her voice again, that he'll never walk into the Quartermaine house and see her waiting for him. Those words will hang in the air, heavy and final. For a man who rarely speaks more than he has to, Jason's silence will say everything. The tears he doesn't shed will cut deeper than any outburst ever could. Viewers can expect tributes to pour in from all corners of Port Charles. Old friends, colleagues, and even rivals will acknowledge Monica's legacy. Jason will carry those words with him, but at the end of the day, it'll be about his private grief. He'll have to find a way to go on without her, just like he has with everyone else he's lost. But this one will linger. This one will change him. Monica wasn't just another person in his life. She was the anchor he didn't always recognize, the unconditional love he didn't always accept, and now she's gone. As the days unfold, Jason may find himself doing something uncharacteristic. Maybe he'll sit at Monica's desk, flipping through her notes, holding on to the last pieces of her life. Maybe he'll go to the hospital chapel, a place he rarely visits, to sit in silence and let the grief wash over him. Maybe he'll visit her grave late at night, speaking words only she can hear. Those moments will show fans that even the toughest man in Port Charles isn't immune to heartbreak. Jason's journey through this loss will be quiet, but it will be unforgettable. For the Quartermaines, Monica's death marks the end of an era. For Jason, it's the loss of his mother, his constant, his heart. As he spreads the heartbreaking news, fans will see a side of Jason they rarely do, a son who has lost the woman who always believed in him, even when no one else did. It's going to be one of the most emotional chapters General Hospital has ever delivered, and it will stay with Jason and with viewers for years to come. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.